These were December 2024's most heart-stopping stories. When this garbage truck went up in flames, the driver quickly steered it away from homes in its path, then leaped off as the vehicle crashed into a parked pickup truck. Afterward, both vehicles were engulfed in flames.
The popping was so bad, I thought something, and it was so close to his gas tank, I was just ready for an explosion.
Mark and Candace Holman from Yorba Linda, California, say 2 of their cars and the Christmas gifts inside were totaled, but they were grateful for the hero driver.
It wasn't so much what she did, and the fact is that she had the guts to try to go back in and prevent major catastrophe.
We kind of just got lucky that the fire department got here when they did.
There was a crisis in the cockpit when all the electronics in this plane died. The pilot had to land the plane, but one problem. Another plane was coming in for a landing right in front of him. Jim Murray has more.
With no electronics, the radio is out, and there's no way for the pilot of the stricken plane to notify the other aircraft that he is right on their tail.
They're about to hit you.
The plane touched down and collided with the other plane. The pilot then checked on his 2 passengers.
All right.
I'm okay.
I'm okay.
You okay?
Yeah.
Both planes were seriously damaged. One passenger suffered cuts from being thrown into the cockpit window, but everyone survived.
We were descending and just hoping and praying that everything would go well.
Passenger Reed Flake shot the video of the landing. And get this, back in 2017, Flake was involved in a paraglider accident. He broke multiple vertebrae and ended up in a wheelchair for a year.
So this was the first time I was back in a small aircraft. Since then, thankfully, I got through it both times.
When fire broke out at this Arizona house,
Where are you?
Rookie Officer Joshua Samuel raced towards it to help. He jumped the fence, then headed to the back door where a man was trapped inside.
Where are you, sir?
Right here. Get the block off the door. Cut it somehow.
Because the door was padlocked, he banged with his fists, then tried kicking down the door.
I don't want to go out this way.
10-4. You're gonna be okay, sir. You're gonna be okay. I'm worried about you right now. Can you get to any of the windows?
No, I can't.
We're gonna get you out. Just stay with me.
Then a remarkable thing happened. Officer Samuel used his bare hands to yank the metal door open.
All right, come on. 355, I got him out.
The dogs are in the bedroom.
After the incident, Inside Edition spoke with the 22-year-old hero and the resident.
I could see inside the house through the screen. I could see all the fire. My adrenaline was pumping, and I grabbed the door, and I was gonna pull on it until it came off.
God gave him the extra strength to rip that door off.
All right, come on.
2 classmates were enjoying school lunch together when one popped a grape into his mouth. The boy started choking, stood up, and clutched his throat. His 8-year-old buddy realized there was a problem and jumped into action. He grabbed his friend and performed the Heimlich to dislodge the grape. Thomas Conley was called a Lunchroom Hero for saving his buddy's life.
Congratulations, Thomas. What you did was pretty heroic.
The next day, he was honored at Porter Elementary School in Mesa, Arizona by the local fire department.
I cannot express how grateful I am that it was Thomas sitting next to my son that day. His quick thinking and his being brave in that moment.
Police in Ohio approached a van in a Walmart parking lot when the driver was recognized as a suspect with an outstanding warrant for auto theft.
Zach, how's it going?
Suddenly, the suspect sped away with his 2 kids, a 5-year-old girl and a 9-month-old boy in the car. The mom stood there dumbfounded. Watch what happens next. The baby, still trapped in his car seat, was ejected from the car as the man turned a corner. You can see the infant flip at least 5 times in the car seat before hitting the side of the road. As the suspect drove away, he called the mom to tell her where to find the baby boy.
Baby boy!
It took police an hour in 24-degree weather to locate the infant on the side of the road.
Get him out! It's so cold! Oh, baby!
The suspect was arrested and charged with endangering the welfare of a child and fleeing. Watch as cars in various states of repair are rocked during a 7.3 earthquake in Vanuatu. People and a dog are seen running for cover. Officials say at least 6 people died in the quake. This dog was caught leaping from a second-floor window and escaping from a home in New Orleans. Afterward, the dog, named Scrim, avoided a massive effort to catch him.
Hey everybody!
Michelle Jeremy, who runs an animal shelter, was about to take Scrim for a walk, but he had other plans.
He made his way to the second floor of my house, jumped on my daughter's bed, chewed out through the screen, and jumped 13 feet to the ground. It's so hard to catch him because he's fast, he's smart, he's resourceful. We have used infrared drones, night vision cameras, binoculars. It's sort of like one of our family members is missing.
This pedestrian was out for a morning stroll in California. Suddenly, he spotted an out-of-control car speeding right at him. In a split second, he jumped out of the way, narrowly avoiding being hit. The runaway car smashed into a house in the San Francisco Bay Area. Talk about quick reflexes.
Oh my God!
64-year-old Ralph Macias spoke to Ann Mercogliano.
How did you know you were in danger?
I saw it out of the corner of my eye, then I heard it, and I reacted. It happened within 2 seconds.
A lot of people, I think, would have been just so stunned.
If I was a deer in the headlights, I would be a dead deer in the headlights.
Police say the driver suffered a medical emergency moments before the crash.
I'm so grateful to be alive.
It's a miracle no one was hurt when this semi-truck lost control and crashed into a fire engine along a Michigan highway. Firefighters were responding to a rollover vehicle.
Will he be able to flip it over?
And were parked on the side of the road when the semi jackknifed and flipped over.
Okay, we just had a PI involving some fire truck out here. Send rescue.
Owner of a PI and a semi rolled over, hit a fire truck, and almost all of us were going to be checking for injuries.
The driver of the truck was taken to the hospital as a precaution, and several other vehicles on scene were damaged. This video shows an angry driver that crashed right into a car dealership in Sandy, Utah.
I told you.
Whoa! Whoa! Call the cops! Is anybody under the car? No.
It was kind of a very, very scary situation.
Megan Alexander has more.
The manager says earlier in the day, the driver had purchased a used Subaru Outback for $4,000.
Several hours later, he came back and he was very emotional, upset about the vehicle, had been to his mechanic, said there were some things wrong with it, and he would, like to get his money back. He said, listen, if you don't give me my money back right now, I'm gonna run this car right through the front door.
Which he did. You can see the driver getting cuffed by cops. He later spoke with Inside Edition.
What on earth were you thinking?
I was just really angry. I was upset about my money. I kind of blacked out for a second.
But Michael, in what universe is it okay to do this?
I know I probably shouldn't have done it, but I guess I just hit a breaking point.
Colorado cops raced to a house fire after a 14-year-old girl called 911.
Everything in my house is on fire. Everything.
Okay. Is everyone safe and out of danger?
I'm in my backyard with my brother right now.
Sheriff's office!
Kids!
Over here!
When they got there, they heard kids in the backyard, but the fence was locked.
Let's hop this fence. Break this fence down so we can get the kids out. Okay, hold on, sweetie.
Hold on.
One cop hopped the fence while the other started tearing out the slats.
Hey, come here.
This terrified teen was in shorts and a t-shirt and was barefoot in the snow. She climbed through the hole in the fence into the arms of the officer.
Come here, sweetie.
Then came her 8-year-old brother.
I'm gonna pass you to my buddy, okay?
Hi, buddy. My room is on fire.
I know, baby, I know.
This pregnant woman in Illinois was forced to call 911 when her brakes failed.
I'm 20 weeks pregnant. I cannot die today. I need help. My brakes won't stop. My car won't stop. My brakes aren't working.
The road headed straight into a lake.
I'm trying to hit the brake as hard as I can and it won't stop. It won't even slow down.
Is there anybody else in the vehicle with you?
My dog.
Sheriff's deputies positioned themselves behind 24-year-old Jalen Mockabee.
I'm scared.
Turn right at the next road, okay?
I can't stop.
If you don't turn, you're going to go into a lake. We need you to turn, okay?
You want me to get in front of this vehicle and stop it with my vehicle?
He's going to run off the end of the road. We're going to do something.
Les Trent has more.
The tricky maneuver is called a rolling roadblock. The plan is for the patrol car to pull in front of the pregnant woman's car and gradually slow down until bringing it to a halt with a gentle bump. Easier said than done.
I'm gonna hit the cop! I'm gonna hit him! I didn't mean to, I swear the
No,
cop
they know. Hey,
stop.
ma'am, it's okay. They know.
Cops raced over to Jalen, who wasn't hurt.
What was that sensation like when he made contact with you?
My first thought before I got close was to take my hands and push against the steering wheel to keep my belly away from it.
Tyler Coffey is the quick-thinking deputy who performed the maneuver.
When dispatch put out that she was pregnant, that definitely heightened the alert that something had to be done.
I'm 20 weeks pregnant. I cannot die today.
For Inside Edition Digital, I'm Andrea Swindall.